Good morning. It's a nice Thursday morning. Yep, it's Thursday. I always have to make sure that it's actually the correct day or not, because otherwise I get confused. And currently, it is. Straight. It's gonna take me a tiny bit to load in, because apparently it's loading the world again. Whoopa! Oh, hell yeah, we're actually loading in now. Come on. Doink. Swap that, swap that. Boink, boink, doink, doink. Now find, where is Magica? Where are you? There you are. That'll do. Then grab the camera. Boink! Aha! It works. Since I could figure out how to change things again. There we go. That'll do. Hello, Sniper! The villain's spine? I'm doing good. The spine's good. How about you? Appa. Hey! I'm doing everything with such a cursed spine. Oppa! Hell yeah. What's up? Good morning. It is a nice day and a nice morning. Let's be honest here. Not bad, stuck at work. Goddamn. Well, at least you got something something to watch to a point. To a point. And no, we won't be staying here for long. Me and Zongs will be heading out to a good place. Somewhere. I don't know which one of us actually wants to choose a world. I didn't actually confirm this. Oh, hi. Good. I don't have to invite them separately. Yay! Good job, Zoms. Zoms is on a roll. They are such a good choice to have around. Helps out so much. It's perfect. And this time, I actually was smart enough that I moved my couch, which prevented me from moving otherwise, because I have a lot of space to my right. I have the couch usually right here, so I actually couldn't even walk this far. Now I actually have to grab my cables to pull myself all the way out here. Usually I have my couch right there, so now I can just walk all the way over here, which is great. And instead, I have it behind me, so I can now use it as a proper chair. It's great. Hi-oh. How's it going?
Hi. How's it going?
How's yeah? Your friend says hi. Can you guess who it is?
No.
It do be the sniper.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Get a life.
They have work. They have a life.
I guess.
Not unlike that drunk dude yesterday.
Oh my.
I'm gonna keep
what a
saying
loser.
it.
What a loser.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to talk about some movies and all that cool shit.
Hell yeah. You have any good choices on where we should go and do it?
It depends. Do we want to put this fire somewhere unhinged, or do we want to be a little more low-key about it?
Honestly, I don't care as long as it's good.
Alright, bet. Let me see what I got.
Hells yeah. But you hear that well? They said that. You're welcome. I am still following all the birds that spawn up here. It's fun just staring at them.
We'd just be birding and shit.
Bro, could you imagine going into VRChat and just throwing on a stream just to stare at the virtual birds?
I mean, I've seen people do like streams where they'll just like sit and study in VR.
Yeah, I like those streams actually. They're kind of nice, and it's good for those background like things. There's a few worlds in VRChat. Since speaking of this, now that we're actually on a break and everything else as well, there's actually worlds that are dedicated for people who go into them, and you actually can't talk in those worlds at all. Even the text box doesn't work. You're basically just supposed to go there, grab your stuff, go and sit somewhere, and just enjoy the company of other people without being able to hear them at all or talk to them. The only way you can interact is ASL, and you're basically there just to either like study or read something, but you don't have to worry about other people being, you know, trolls and stuff. It's kind of cool. Sniper loves you.
That's nice. Okay, I love you too.
Hello, bird.
El pájaro.
Bird. Yeah, only reason I'm using the Zavi is because I still haven't put the campfire on any other avatar.
That's fair. It's a cute avatar.
It's great! I love this creator. They have such good quality avies. And not to mention, they made a completely separate avi that I got completely for free from them because it was supposed to be part of this avatar, but they messed up the proportions slightly, so they gave it out for free for everybody who owns this.
That's actually pretty
Nobody
cool.
does that.
Nope.
Hello, bird.
Bro's just goated.
Hell yeah. And all of their avies are this uncanny valley, like, high quality, but not like creepy. Because there's a bunch of like people who do like male avatars that look way too realistic. Same with females, and it just kind of feels off. But it's just nice quality.
Oh, okay. I think I got something. You want to go to the beach from Death and
Sure.
I've been sogged.
Sure, works for me.
Okay. Just hope it's not shit.
If it's the one that's been uploaded this year, then it should be pretty okay. Oh! What happened?
I fucking timed out. My fault, slime.
I was like, did you press the wrong button? No.
No.
Just dies.
That's fine.
That is
Okay.
beautiful. Oh yeah.
Give me in there.
Work hand. Work with me. There we go. Oh yeah, I've been here. Hey, this will be actually good because fucking what's his fucking name? Hideo Kojima loves movies, which will be extremely funny. I just wonder if this world has the volume control or not. Oppa. Wait a sec. This isn't what I remember. What's up?
Hey, you want to buy some drugs?
Sure.
Welcome to the beach from Death Stranding.
It's the different beach that I remembered, but okay, this'll do. In that case,
Very nice.
very nice. I'm just gonna flip over to this side instead, so I can have that fucking thing fly out.
Adjust in my chair. Get my,
Hell yeah.
Get my drink.
Oh, it's a drink. Whoop.
It's just water.
A wonder.
I put it in I put it in a shaker cup.
A shaker wonder.
Wee. Let's get comfy in my chair.
Where is there a good spot? Is this flat enough? Dunk! Is flat enough.
Yes.
Yoink. Steals chair. Mine.
Man, how do you get a chair?
Because I am goated with the sauce.
Man! Listen.
Bruh.
It's fine, I'll sit in the dirt.
Brings out an actual chair
Straight-
out of nowhere. Sits with a
straight in the
crooked
dirt.
spine. Damn. My
It's
spine be crooked. I'm gonna fix my spine real quick. Crunch. Quenchy. Do that. That. And then just to quickly fucking fix myself. There we go. Don't you start, controller. I will murder you. Oh, Zom's on the fire. Whoops. My bad, slime.
How dare.
I dare. A lot.
You got some audacity, brother.
Audacity for this city. Ah. Grab that. But yeah. Let's put it like, I don't know, fucking right there. I guess. I don't know. That'll be fine. But yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. It's just.
Oh, wait, here. Let me fucking... There we go.
There you go. Yeah, that's better.
Cinematic.
Cinematic.
Okay, come here, mirror.
Mirror will do. It'll work. Yeah. But yeah. So, since we're doing all this like chatter, yapper, whatever the hell, which is what we're supposed to be doing, let's start it off with an easy one. What is the latest movie that you actually watched?
Oh, man. That would probably have to be The Substance, featuring Demi Moore. Ah,
Do tell more about it.
what a fascinating look at the objectification of women in Hollywood. Because the biggest fear of women in Hollywood is being too old. Basically, without giving too much away, the story revolves around Elizabeth Sparkle, a like celebrity who held like I think like a fitness show in the mornings. She would do like aerobics and stuff, and she's been doing that since like I think the 80s. And on her 50th birthday, she gets binned for, you know, younger talent. And she's like seething, and she's just like, oh god, fucking, what am I supposed to do and stuff. So after a car accident, she gets checked out, and then the nurse says to her, hey, I think I can have what you're looking for. Enter the substance. The substance! In essence, the substance is given to Elizabeth by this mysterious company. There's not any really details in the movie about the company, other than they provide the substance to make a better you. And so she goes through with it, she takes it home, does the whole procedure and stuff, and once she injects herself with this substance, she does become a better her. Literally. This is spoiler warning. Her, and also like adult, like graphic content warning. As she is waiting for something to happen, her back begins to crack and bubble under her skin
Ew.
until it splits open, and out from inside of her back is birthed another version of her, a younger, beautiful version.
What the fuck? That sounds like horror movie territory.
It is a horror movie. It's a body horror movie. It's made by one of my favorite directors, Coralie Farja, who broke out earlier with a movie called Revenge, which is a assault revenge movie. And it's very empowering for women. It's a very good movie. Very good commentary on gender dynamic and stuff. But the substance was a phenomenal movie. It was so telling of how men in Hollywood can be as old and craggly and disgusting as they want to be, but women have to be prim and perfect and beautiful all the time, you know?
Yeah, because Hollywood has been doing that for so fucking long, and it's honestly, it's so weird because there's a lot of old talents, like older ladies, who still are phenomenal in their roles. And where else are you going to get primo old like women to be the older women in the shows? Like, everyone gets old at some point. Women don't just disappear after the age of 30.
And that's like a big message, is that time waits for no one. You have to respect the balance of life itself, you know, her young self versus her old self, in order to truly be happy. And basically it all culminates with her becoming like a monstrous, deformed amalgamation of both
Fucking
her new
Quasimodo.
younger self. Yeah, basically. And it's just like really nice. It was a really good movie. And honestly, you were absolutely right that like older women actresses are still valid, because when I was watching the kill count for it by Dead Meat James a little bit after I'd watched the movie, he said that Demi Moore, the actress who plays Elizabeth Forkel, which the character is 50, Demi Moore is 60 years old. If you told me that she was actually 50, I would have believed you. She looks amazing!
Yeah.
And, of course, Hollywood is gonna be like, oh no, she's too old, she's not as beautiful as she used to be, blah 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 blah. We need her young, we need her hot, we need her pretty, you know?
Jesus Christ, like they haven't gotten away from the 70s and 80s movies era. Hollywood is delusional.
Very much. But it was a really good movie. Phenomenal acting, good story, great effects. Wow. It's such good shit.
Hell yeah. It sounds like a good time.
Oh, it was a great time. And I love body horror movies, from like The Thing, The Fly, this movie. It's so good.
God, The Fly was such an interesting movie for its time. It's old but still gold. What if you try and teleport yourself and something else is stuck there with you? What happened? Bad things.
Yes, very bad things. Oh man. Seeing Dr. Seth Brundle transform into this young, like, man, like full of life and potential, and then just slowly devolve into a fucking fly is, it's so cool. It's so interesting to watch. It's a really, really good movie.
Hell yeah. I don't personally watch like too many movies. Mostly whenever I do watch anything, it's very like either a short movie or something. But the latest one I watched was from an actual like indie group of people who are nominated in the Raindance UK Film Festival now, and it was called Hero.
Okay.
And it's a VRC film movie. It is part of it is the story of the Paranormal Research Organization, basically, who are people who, you know, investigate paranormal sightings and stuff. And there is a new recruit who joins them because, well, he wants to be like his heroes. He wants to be a hero as well. And there's a lot of other characters who are basically saying that they're nothing but chumps and stuff, and basically downplaying them for like being these folklore people. They're not like real threats and stuff, because nobody believes in ghosts and such.
Yeah, right.
Wow, it's raining.
Yeah.
And eventually, the main protagonist, this young man, teams up with a older policeman, who then they start investigating things and figuring out what's going on because there's mysterious disappearances. They found a mutilated corpse that had 7 legs.
Oh God.
Out of nowhere, in the middle of goddamn nowhere. I'm actually surprised at how nicely they filmed it. The choreography is great. The sounds are done perfectly. They actually walk. They don't just slide all over the place. So in some scenes where you see them standing around, you can see that some of their full bodies are kinda tweaking because their legs will slightly move in place. But that's to be expected. It's filmed in VR, not 3D CG,
Right.
not animated. It's full filmed in VR itself, using VR worlds and mechanics in these worlds. So there's even some scenes where, for example, they're driving a car and the car is on, like, constantly going on a straight road. You can tell it's just stationary because that's the only way they can do it. But for some reason, they managed to find the same exact car in a different world with a similar looking vibe, and they were able to actually open the doors and even work with the seatbelts.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and they get to a point where they're at a shrine where they're supposed to find out what the hell is happening there, the old man and the young boy, because they've been going through trials and tribulations of like trying to figure out who the mysterious murderer was for the original case, but they couldn't find anything, and they finally found a clue at the shrine. And while they're skulking it about, and for some reason the dude has a crossbow now, and I'm actually like confused on what are you gonna do with the crossbow versus a demon? But anyway, the old man is basically doing the ritual and everything, trying to like figure out if there's anything there. And the young man spots a girl in the corner in the shrine grounds, which is supposed to be blocked off. He goes to talk to the girl, and she turns into a demon who shows a mirror into the dude's face, which is trying to take him to a different world.
Oh no.
And then the old man jumps in front to save him and gets sacrificed and disappears, and the young boy shoots the crossbow into the demon's mirror to stop him, but the old man's already gone. Instead, what he sees is his family from years ago being burned alive, and he tries to run in there to save them, only to get mauled himself, but he lives.
Oh no. Oh.
And he spends a few years desperately like going around and finally losing his mind, and is basically drinking at a bar, only to find out there's people disappearing by a mysterious phone booth. So he walks up to it and gets teleported himself, and now gets stuck in a loop, and he can't get out of there.
Oh, no.
And he's too afraid to try and save anyone else, and they're all stuck there, slowly getting sacrificed to the demon.
Damn, that's crazy. That's that world that you took me to, isn't it?
It's Beams, Tokyo Mood by Beams.
Right.
During Halloween, they had the event where you could actually experience the God of Venice, the whole sequence there. And if you go there now, I think it's still there, but they have the PRO there now, who are investigating it, so you can actually play on their side to go and investigate what happened to the dude.
Right.
And there's an advertisement for the movie as well.
Pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah.
Like, speaking of like the PRO, they have these experiences that you can do yourself as well. They have a whole world dedicated to it, multiple actually, where you can go and try and solve the clues and the cases. But unfortunately, it's all in Japanese, of course. So good luck.
Yeah. Fuck.
But
Yep.
context clues are good enough. And
That world is actually where we found Naka-Bear.
Hell yeah, it is.
Bear.
Heck yeah. It's such a good movie though, because I watched Irregulars before that, which was another VLC movie that is about 30 minutes long, maybe 28 minutes long, which has a follow-up now, so I can actually watch the second part, finally. But it had the weirdest fight choreography I have seen, because you can't really do fight scenes in VR.
No, not really.
It's fun still to watch, and they have a full-length feature soundtrack album for the movie.
That's actually really cool.
I'm debating on buying it eventually. I think it was pretty cheap, like what, $12 or something. Still worth it.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Now, what is the most funniest movie you've seen?
Oh man, I don't really know. I think probably because I don't really watch comedy movies.
Oh, it doesn't
all
even have
that
to be a
often.
comedy.
Right.
Just something
right.
that you think is funny.
God. Trying to think, because I've seen so many movies that have like made me laugh. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a fan of Adam Sandler's like most of his stuff that he like does or has done in the past, but two movies stick out. The Grown Ups movies. I don't know what it is about like just simple like dad humor in those movies, but it works. It just works, you know?
I wonder if it's
Like,
purely because it is such like lowbrow humor that you would hear from your dad that you can easily relate to it.
Yeah. Because with my dad, he may be Italian, but he still, still has dad jokes, and he learns about American dad jokes all the time. And he'll text me or call me and say, "Oh no, you want to hear this joke I found?" And it's like the most cornball shit ever. And if somebody else told it to me, I wouldn't laugh. But since it's my dad, it's somehow funnier. So yeah, I think it is like that, like low-brow, like toilet humor that like relatively a middle schooler would make jokes about that sort of stuff. But it just works for some reason. They're actually pretty good watches, you know?
Yeah, it's that weird ground where it's easy to relate to it, especially if you've had your own dad telling you jokes and stuff, and you realize how cringy they were.
Right.
But at the same time, as a kid, when you haven't heard them, they were the funniest thing ever.
Right.
But then when you grew older, you were like, ugh. But when you watch the movie, you get nostalgic about it.
Yeah, exactly. It reminds you of like a simpler time when your dad would just poke his head into your room and be like, "Hey, dinner's ready," and then leave while ripping ass right in the doorway of your room.
Dinner's ready.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, your window's busted. You can't ventilate. Oh god, Dad!
Ah.
Hell yeah. I think the latest funniest movie that I watched, I can't actually remember the name at all, but it takes place in Japan on a train, where they had all these characters. One of them believes in like the good luck and bad luck stuff. I forgot what its name is, but the cast for it was so like, I don't know why. They had the dude who was constantly talking about Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. That is Bullet Train.
Thank you. Yeah, I forgot the name. I am very bad with some of these names. It's a good
movie.
fucking movie. I don't know if it was supposed to be a comedy movie at all, but it was so comedic with everything it did.
It's a comedy action movie, and
good.
It works
Yes.
so well. It's one of my 3 favorite movies. Bullet Train, the recent movie Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling, love him, and Atomic Blonde. Those actually are a trilogy. You're supposed to like technically watch them together.
Heck yeah. And like Bullet Train, I highly recommend everybody go watch it at some point somewhere. If you can't afford to watch it in movie theaters, you have VR Chat and Popcorn Palace, but good luck finding the code.
Those who know.
Those who know, you see. But regardless, it is a fantastic film. If you can afford to actually go pay and watch it in a movie theater, go for it. If you can't afford to buy it, go buy it. Use Netflix, whatever the heck you can. Just get it somewhere, go watch it, enjoy it, laugh. Don't take it seriously.
It's such a great movie.
It is so great and also so fucking weird.
It's so weird, but it has, I think, in my opinion, some of the funniest kind of humor, which is dry humor.
Yes.
It just works so well. This cast of characters with pretty good actors, in my opinion. And then, like, the story is just so fucking convoluted. Like, how? How the fuck could this have happened?
Yeah, every single character is somehow related to one another, some way or another. And it just keeps going, and you're like, what the hell?
That movie was so fucking out of left field in everything. You know who was in that fucking movie? Bad Bunny the rapper.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, it was so
fucking
weird.
funny.
And I at first I was like, I'm not really interested in everything. And then when I started watching, I'm like, hey, this is kind of funny. Why is this funny? What is happening here?
That shit was so good.
Yeah. Okay. What is a movie that has a sequel or like multiple sequels that the first movie is great and the second movie afterwards is complete and utter like a failure?
Oh man, I'm trying to think. Cause there's, I could list so many movies that are like that. Wowie.
Because to me, Train to Busan is a good example, where the first one is good,
Oh yeah.
and then you have Peninsula afterwards. And Peninsula, in my opinion, it wasn't as good. It really wasn't. It was kind of a disappointment.
Right.
I
That
felt
makes sense, honestly.
disappointed in it because you grew to love the characters from, well, Train to Busan, but most of them, of course, were, you know, kind of dead by the end, and only two characters survived.
Right.
And then it's just, it felt like it didn't have the same spirit with likable characters, and just, I don't know, it was too open.
Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, that makes sense. Oh man, every movie I keep thinking about is just like really good sequels. Because then I also really like movie series, and then like some movies in the series will be like really good, and then like some of them will be like really shit, you know?
Yeah.
But oh man, trying to think of a sequel that was really bad.
What about John Romero's
goodness.
movies? Because
I mean, fair.
he has
yeah.
good movies in it all the way up until, what is it, Land of the Dead, which was supposed to be a found footage film horror.
Oh man, that movie was something. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because like
It was something.
I remember watching AVGN's little review about it, where if you're doing a found footage film, it's supposed to be crunchy, you're supposed to be missing parts, the audio is not supposed to be good, nor is the quality, and
Right.
it's not supposed to have subtitles. Blair Witch does it correctly.
Exactly.
But Land of the Dead, if I remember, if that is the actual name for it, or was it Dawn of the? No, it's not Dawn of the Dead. I think it's Land of the Dead. He forgot how to do shit movies in a good way. He did a good movie a shit way in this case because it was too good for the camera quality, constantly capturing the creature on frame and everything, like just perfectly. It made no sense. That's not how a found footage film works.
Nope. Okay. I'm thinking of a movie now. The sequel for the movie Don't Breathe. Oh my god, that fucking movie was trash. That movie was so fucking trash.
Is that the one where?
basically-
Is that the one where the first movie
It's
has
the-
them robbing a blind man or a deaf man?
Yeah. The blind ex-military veteran,
Yeah.
and they like barely escape with their lives. It should have ended there. It should have fucking ended there. But no. In the second movie, they tried to make him sympathetic.
What the
Because
fuck?
the whole reason why he's even more of an antagonist, besides he's like trying to kill the robbers, is that after like an accident that took his daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
He caught the fucking lady that hit his daughter with a car and fucking got her pregnant to make a new daughter.
What the fuck?
And in the second movie, they tried to make him like sympathetic and nice. Like, oh, he's protecting this random little girl and being nice to her. We should like him. It was such a horrible direction.
Oh, God. No. That is bad. You can't just try and pull the sympathy card like that. That doesn't work. It's already fucked up that he goes and gets another another person pregnant to get a child. That's psychopathic. Deranged even.
It's super deranged. It was so bad. Oh man, it was terrible.
Fucking
How
hell.
the fuck are you supposed to actually sit through that and watch it and like root for this heinous old man?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, there's movies where you're rooting for the bad guy because the bad guy is just badass or something like that, where you're supposed to be like, hey, he's bad because he is bad. Case in point, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Or Halloween.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, slasher films, basically. You're rooting for the bad guy because it's a slasher film, but at the same time, you're slightly rooting for the survivor if you have a main survivor who's trying to fight against them. Of course, there's a good example of a very bad fucking movie, which is, what was it, Freddy vs. Jason?
Yeah, oh god. Freddy vs. Jason. And then Jason goes to hell. Oh,
Yup.
man. And then Jason X! Oh.
Where he's in outer space. Because everybody needed to go to space. Everybody.
Space.
Like,
That was so bad.
yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Speaking of bad movies, what is a bad video game movie that you have watched?
Honestly, the Mortal Kombat movies, the original Mortal Kombat movies, they're bad in that perfect, like, early aughts, late 2000s way. That it's just like, if you watch it, it's like objectively really shit, but it's like, it's schlocky, and it's so good. Like,
Yeah.
man, this is so stupid. Like, oh man. Why is this happening? Oh, just so like guy can have girl? Okay, sure. Whatever you say,
Jesus.
dog.
Like, Mortal
Oh,
Kombat
man.
as a whole universe is so good to make a show or movie about because you have so many characters, you have an interesting world full of so many things that happen in it. There's the martial arts from like Shao Kahn and everyone else who can do things. You have Johnny Cage coming out of fucking left field doing random things. You have Reptile, Scorpion, and all the other characters doing whatever the heck they do. There's so many things you can focus on. You don't even need to bring all the Mortal Kombat characters to it. You can just focus on a single character and their adventure with the other denizens that you never see in the games. Because there are a lot of other people there. It's like Killer Instinct.
Right.
And like, for me,
Oh man.
I think the worst video game movie I've seen has to be the first Doom movie.
Oh man.
Not the one with The Rock, but the one where the leading character was the female and they didn't even use the BFG as the big fucking gun. It was so bad. Holy crap. I would say even the Postal movie was better. And that's a crap movie.
Oh god, yeah. Oh god, every time I hear about Postal, I think about that stupid bastard, Cassowary 27.
Now, what's a good video game movie in your opinion? Or a series of movies?
Man. Oh damn. Honestly?
Borderlands.
Animal Crossing movie.
Wait, Animal Crossing is a movie?
Yes, it does.
What the fuck?
It's so cute. Oh my god.
I'll have to
It's
look
so
that up.
adorable. You gotta. It was really good. It's really cute.
When did that get released?
I don't fucking know. It was a long ass time ago. I'd have to look it up.
God. Hey, yeah, Sniper was saying to the last question, Borderlands movie.
Oh, fuck fuck no. Fuck the Borderlands movie.
Honestly-
I don't even fucking like Borderlands, and I fucking hated that movie.
I like Borderlands, and the Borderlands movie could have been good had they stuck to the actual original cast of characters instead of adding two characters that didn't even belong in the movie.
Yep,
Also,
yep.
why is Tiny Tina not tiny?
I don't know.
Jack Black as Claptrap is
She's
fucking
like-
funny, but Jack Black could have literally been, fucking any of the other characters, basically. Any of the other male characters. He could have been funny.
Yep.
Not Zero, though, because Zero is just badass.
Yeah, Zero's too cool.
Yeah. Like, oh gosh. But putting him as Claptrap was a clever thing, because he has the humor to fit him, and also Claptrap's supposed to be annoying.
Exactly. Plus, I don't think I've ever seen Black Jack in a serious role. I feel like it would be weird. Like
I
seeing
have never
Adam
seen
Sandler
Black Jack in a serious movie
uh,
either. I've only seen Jack Black in a serious movie.
Man, shut up. What movie have you seen him in that it was like serious?
Yeah. Tiny grew, Roland shrank. That's what Cypher said. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So Jack Black in a serious role. I think honestly, like if we're going with something that fits the character's like serious vibe, I would even say School of Rock.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because he is
That's fair.
technically
'Cause he was
serious
very-
there.
He was very earnest in that movie, and
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it wasn't just pure like fuckery like as in the Tenacious D movie where it's comedy from the beginning and just pure
Oh, I love
insanity.
Tenacious D.
I love it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Honestly, as cheesy as they are, I like his role as Poe in the Kung Fu Panda movies. Because in the first
100%.
one, yeah, it always like delves into his struggles with like being the Dragon Warrior and having all this responsibility put on him, you know. And even as long as he's been doing it, he still fucks up, you know.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, you still do mistakes, even if you're like the most honest or greatest of dudes.
Exactly.
And that's how it's supposed to be. And not everybody. There's nobody who's perfect. If you're perfect, that means you're hiding something.
Exactly.
But like, yeah, I'm still baffled at that fucking fact that Animal Crossing has a movie. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, it's super, super cute.
Fair enough. For me, I would say, like, if we're talking about video game movies, I can't say Starship Troopers because that's technically not a video game movie.
Right, right.
Because I think the movie came first, the video game after, and then came the animated movies, I think. So instead, I would say
think
the
so.
Resident Evil animated movies.
Ooh, yeah, those were pretty.
Not the live action, fuck the live actions. Screw them. The first
live action literally
first
had
one or
nothing
two
to
might
do
be
with
good.
Resident Evil. Mm-hmm.
But that was with the green screen fully and just CG, and it just didn't feel right. But the animated
Oh, God,
movies,
yeah.
every single Resident Evil animated movie has been good in my opinion because they're just batshit insane. From Claire being a Barbie doll at the airport one, and then going to some medical pharmaceutical company, which turns out to be Umbrella, surprise, to Vendetta, where fucking Leon has a. Is it Leon or Chris? I don't. Yeah, I think it's Leon. Yeah, Leon has a. No, it's Chris actually. Chris on the rooftop with the main bad guy at point blank 2-meter range, even less, doing a 1v1 and missing with guns.
How do you do that?
It is so cool and funny.
I'm just wondering how the fuck you miss like that.
Perfect choreography.
I suppose so.
It's like watching the 1v1 in Apex Legends, but it's the two guys who can't hit worse shit.
Oh man.
Animal Crossing movie released 2006, according to Sniper. What the Damn, I
It
guess
was
I
a
have to
really
find
good
that.
movie. I was 6 years old when that movie came out. It was really good.
What the fuck? I was 11.
Damn.
Huh.
You're old.
I am old.
You're
Which
crispy.
means I've seen a lot of things. It's funny. And honestly, as
Yeah,
much
no
shit as people
people.
give the Resident Evil movies, They don't deserve the flack. Separate the live action from the 3D ones, and you'll be happy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
Now, what is the most
man.
insane movie you've seen that made you question what the fuck?
Oh boy. Oh fucking boy. Have I things to tell you about? Wow.
Oh?
Honestly, I'm trying to think. It might have to be definitely something Japanese, because like, as much as I love Japanese films, a lot of the time I just don't fucking understand what's going on, and it's not a thing of I can't understand them because there's fucking subtitles. I can understand them just fine. It's just I don't understand what the fucking thought process is sometimes. Oh man, because it's like, why the fuck would you do that? Why did you do that? I know shit's different over in Japan, but it's like, why'd you do that?
They're just insane from the get-go.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You have stuff like Tokyo Gore Police.
I was actually gonna say Tokyo Gore Police, yeah.
It is probably the most well-known out of like all the weird-ass Japanese movies.
But it's like oddly good.
Hell yeah.
It's like a cheesy slasher movie with like body horror.
Yeah.
And it's oddly good.
Yeah. For me, it has to be Brain Dead.
Oh, okay.
You ever heard of it?
I've heard of it, but I don't think I've seen it. No.
Okay, so Brain Dead is the movie where they go on, I think it was called Brain Dead, they go on an island to grab some sort of rat creature from the natives, and they bring it back to a zoo in, I think it was America, and for some reason, like, that part is basically nothing important until like halfway through the movie, because it takes place in a mansion where there's this boy, I forgot his name, and his mother, who basically is overly protective and everything else. And the boy, of course, likes this one chick, but can't really do anything because he's a mama's boy. Yes, mother, and everything else. And when he finally has the chance to go to the zoo with the other chick, his mother follows them, gets bitten by this rat creature, kills it with her stiletto heel, but she slowly starts turning into this zombie mutated fucking like monster.
Okay, sure.
And eventually, like, she's supposed to have this like meeting with the association of something, or like something or another. I forgot what it was called. And one after another, they get slowly infected more and more by her. And meanwhile, the main dude is trying to just clean everything else up and just keep everything tidy and help the mother out. And boy, he goes insane at some point because there's blood everywhere, there's guts everywhere, the people are eating one another. There's two zombies making out in the fucking like basement and everything. And at the end of it, the mother fuses with all the other zombies into this huge mutated monster, and there's zombie titties.
Wow.
And it's just so disgusting. Ew.
Uh-huh.
It's so bad, but so good.
Wow.
I think it would throw up because of that.
Oh no, God, don't.
I watched it twice. I hated it.
Oh God, no, don't barf, please.
I watched the movie twice, but every time I start talking about it, because the first time was with Adam and his buddies, and the second time was a Hapu Foundation movie night, where the dude had to be punished.
What's that?
We punished the dude by making him watch all the Twilight movies.
Oh no.
That was his punishment. He made us watch Brain Dead and terrified all of us.
Oh yeah.
It is so fucked, but such a good movie. It's from that era where you had movies that went over the top with everything, and you wanna hurl, but it's also interesting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, God.
That's fair. A lot of movies are like that. It's the genre of splatterpunk.
Yes, pretty
Just
much.
ultra gross, like disgusting movies, you know.
Mhm.
And it's a genre of books too, and
Yeah.
I don't recommend reading any.
I would rather read it than watch it, to be honest. But then again, I have an overly active imagination, so I'll be just like.
I don't think you would want to. Some of the things I've heard of in these splatterpunk books. No.
Fair enough. Now, what is the most recent interesting movie that like caught your curiosity or like interest that you watched?
Oh man. Let me think about that. There's just so many movies that I've watched. Ah, jeez.
But what is the most recent one that caught your interest?
The most recent one that caught my interest. Oh gosh. It'd probably have to be Pulse. A very, very dear friend of mine named Rusho, sub to Rusho on Twitter. He showed me this movie called Pulse. It was so cool. It's a ghost movie about like. And this is just from what I'm gathering, because I was just so perplexed, but so interested at the same time that I couldn't stop watching to like actually look up a synopsis. It starts because this guy goes on this website or like something, and he sees this photo of like a room, and then like his coworker tries to go get him from his apartment, and then he decides to end his life subscription a bit early.
Damn, game over.
And then where he passes becomes cursed. And then, like, every time somebody goes in there, like, they die, I think? And then, oh man. And then it was also that one, and the movie, God, I'm trying to remember what it's called. I can't remember it right now. But it is, like, I think related somehow to Pulse, he said. It follows this detective, right, in Japan, and he's trying to figure out this string of murders. And they all involve something like very specific. And I think it's like an X cut on the body. And when they question like the people who are taken in for questioning because of these murders, they like don't really remember doing that stuff. Turns out it's this homeless looking motherfucker fucking hypnotizing people to kill people.
I think that's based on an actual dude. I had this.
Yeah, I think so too, is what my friend told me.
Yeah.
But it was such a good fucking movie. Holy shit. It was so good. Cause like, first of all, even if it wasn't based on of a previous real thing, where do you come up with that? Where do you find the fucking, like, inspiration for that? That's such a cool concept.
Yes.
Hypnotizing innocent people, and then those people who are hypnotized kill people.
Yeah, I know who that is. That is based on an actual dude. Yeah, okay. There is a channel that I've been following on YouTube who covers mysterious, bizarre cases in Japan. For example, this one case where a dude takes revenge on an entire village by himself.
Damn,
But there was a hypnotist killer in Japan who actually hypnotized people to go and murder others. It was an actual case that
crazy.
happened. I haven't watched that video yet, but I know of it.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, that is
I'm looking it up.
insane.
I need to.
And also
see if this is
Pulse,
what
the movie you
it's
talked about just before that, it sounds like it's based on the Ju-on movies.
called. Yeah, kind of. Oh, the movie that I was talking about with the hypnotism, it's called Cure.
Cure. So you have Pulse and Cure.
Yes, those movies. Wow, phenomenal fucking films.
Yeah.
So interesting, so deep within its own world that it really genuinely feels like, hey, let me peek into this room where there's a bunch of people and see what they're doing. And you have no context of these people's lives. There's no like introduction really to these characters. You get everything from like subtext and like offhanded mentions and stuff, you know?
Yeah. So the hypnotist killer is known as Futoshi Matsunaga. I just looked it up real quick because it was bothering me what his name was.
Right.
That is like, holy fuck,
man.
as a movie that is so cool. Those premises are so cool. The haunted house stuff, for example, like the Grudge stuff where a family gets murdered or something like that, becomes ghost and haunts the house, those have always been interesting movies, and Pulse seems to be doing it correctly. It is so
like, oh man,
so cool.
so good.
Yeah, it's
so
not hard to
cool.
make it into that because it's based on the belief that if you have a strong enough will or grudge or something, that it gets stuck or manifests in that place.
Yeah, that's so cool. Like that notion that feelings can be so strong that they linger even after you die.
Yes.
You know?
Did you know that there's an official term for these houses on the housing market?
Really?
They are called House of Character.
Ooh, okay.
These usually involve a house that's been involved in either multiple crimes, something horrible happening there, suicide, murder, whatever the hell, a lot of things. Depending from country to country, they can be completely normal looking houses, or they can be completely fucked up. For example, in Greece, some of the houses are just literally just completely fucked. They look like dungeons. You'd be surprised.
Right.
In Japan, they are completely normal houses from the outside, but they have major problems on the inside usually, where, for example, there was this old house that was, I think it was 5 stories tall. It was built in
Damn, that's a big-ass house.
Yeah, it was like built during the bubble economy and housed, 5 families because it was 5 stories.
Right.
But it had a problem because only elderly lived in it. And there was one time the AC didn't work at all, basically during a hot summer, because of course it was fucking skipped out on and everything else, and the company behind it was a scummy company. The elderly had, passed away, perished in there because of the heat and everything.
Right.
But the reason it's called House of Character is because they rotted through every single floor.
Ooh.
And even though it was cleaned up and everything else, there are reports that whenever a person lives on the first floor, there would still be that rotting goo dripping down.
Ew, that's gross.
Yeah.
Very Junji Ito. I like it.
Yeah, but that's getting basically off topic. But for me, the most interesting movie that I watched recently is... what is it called? I think it's called just The Lighthouse?
Ooh,
The black and white modern movie.
Robert Eggers, the man you are. Oh man, his films are phenomenal.
It is so good.
He did The Lighthouse. He did The Witch. He did fucking... I'm pretty sure he recently did Nosferatu. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What a fucking visionary of
Have you watched The
movie
Lighthouse?
direction. I have. I love it.
Good.
It's such a good film.
Little backstory. Basically, it takes place, at a lighthouse where a new dude shows up there because he got away from lumber working because he killed somebody accidentally or something.
Yep. Yep.
And he
kills
joins
his
the
law
lighthouse keeper
enforcement.
there as a trainee and helps him out and everything else, but things slowly
Right.
start going weirder and weirder. And it slowly starts dealing with freaking Cthulhu himself, somehow.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
mermaids.
And mermaids.
And weird cursed
Yeah.
seagulls. Don't fuck with seagulls.
Yeah. And like Greek legends and stuff, like
Yes, and
Oh,
also
man.
the most famous fucking meme from that whole fucking movie that has circulated is where the dude is black and white staring at the dude and goes, Fortnite. And then starts laughing.
Yeah.
That is from the
Yep.
movie.
Also very, very gay.
Yes.
What a gay ass movie. I loved it.
I mean, two men stuck on an
reality.
island. It took Robert De Niro a week to go insane and make friends with a beach ball? Or volleyball?
I think that's
Sorry, that's not Robert De Niro. Who the fuck was it? What the fuck was it? Because everybody
Tom
knows
Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks. Yeah, Wilson and Tom Hanks. It took him, what, a week to go insane?
1 week.
Yeah. And then you have two dudes on an island. It's gonna go gay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, it was really gay.
Yeah, it's like
Doomed
it's
Yowie.
like joining the Navy. It's bound to go gay.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that movie is so good.
They have an actual term for people in the army for this, and I think it's like what called barrack bunny or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, it's usually given to women who will sleep with like a whole barrack
Yeah,
and like
but
not
it's
give a
also
fuck.
given to the dude who sleeps with others.
Yep, basically.
And usually it's the most feminine dude. For reasons.
Yeah, for reasons.
For reasons. It is so fucking funny though. Not to shit on the people in the Navy. Thank fucking God for your fucking stuff. And also, you poor bastards witnessing all those cursed things that happen out there. But still, you're pretty gay.
Yeah, y'all are pretty gay, dog.
Hello, Bacon. Yo, what's going on? We're talking about movies.
Howdy,
And we're slightly trailing off topic into funny conversations because it's funny.
howdy.
Alright. What is the most emotional movie that you have seen, or a movie that got you extremely emotional?
Let me think about that.
Either makes you cry or be completely shocked. Stuff like that. Plays with your emotions.
Okay. 1912. The war
1912?
movie. The one that was shot all in one take. My ex at the time made fucking fun of me because I was crying in the car ride home. The end, dude. They went all that way together. All
Good
that
job, Bacon.
distance, all that shit, going through literal hell and back, and then that shit happens. Oh man.
Bruh.
What a fucking downer.
God. Like, that is an insane movie as well.
Oh yeah,
And-
the camera work to create that one shot through the whole movie, because it's a one take movie. Oh man, it was so good.
One take movies are insanely hard to do, and it is beautiful when it's done correctly. There is
Oh,
a suspense
I loved
movie
it, I
about
loved it.
this one tape take as well, where they just to trail off a tiny bit. It is a very old movie. I don't remember the name of it anymore, but basically, what was it? Two friends who are into like all sorts of thrills and stuff. They murder a random stranger. They put it in a box in the middle of their house in the living room, and they put a table over it, and they invite their friends over to hang around, and the whole suspense is, will they find out? Will they find out? These two dudes are
Oh,
giddy
wow,
about
that's
it.
fucked.
And it's all in one take. But going to that like 1912 like emotional stuff, there is like, for me, it is not going to be this movie that I'm going to be saying, because it's what is All Quiet on the Western Front or Eastern Front.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which one it is, but it is a war movie as well, set about World War One and everything else, and it is a beautiful movie. Highly recommend watching it. But for me, the most emotional movie that I have gotten like emotional over has still got to be Redline, which I talked about last time on the anime section.
Oh, right. Uh-huh.
Because the music and everything when it builds the characters up is holy crap. It is so good. Indeed, he did. Because, like, Redline introduces all these characters. It's all just non-stop racing, like I said before. The animation is completely hand-drawn. It took them so many years to make it. It is the, like, most insane thing I have ever fucking witnessed. And at the end of it, when you reach the final race and the final seconds of it, when they finally win it, the music fades away, goes to Redline Day. That slow, somber tune with the acoustic guitar and no like techno, nothing high-paced. And you just see them in the air, Sweet JP and the Cherry Boy Hunter, just like embracing one another in the air, and everyone else is just all sweaty and stuff, just staring at them, like just all happy and stuff. Holy fuck. I cried like a bitch, baby. I still do every time I watch it. I've watched the movie like 40 times.
Oh my goodness.
I could watch it again.
So real, so real.
Hell yeah. Now, what's your favorite movie?
Oh boy, my favorite movie. Oh man. I have so many, goodness. Honestly, damn. God, there's so many that I love so much. Probably the anime movie Belle. Wow. Wow! Never before have I heard a fucking movie with such an amazing fucking soundtrack. The big song at the climax of the movie, A Million Miles Away. That shit makes me cry, bro. It's so good. It's such a good song. It's such a powerful moment in the movie too. Cause like, in the movie, the titular character of Belle is, that's her name in basically the like in-world version of VR chat almost. It's called You.
Huh.
And she's trying to find this user known as the Beast because she suspects that he is actually just a kid being abused by his father. And so he runs away from her during the climax, and in order to find him and draw him out, she basically shows who she really is in real life, and she sings a song to like show that it's actually really her and she wants to help him, you know? And it's just so emotional and so beautiful because her voice is amazing, you know?
Yeah, I get that. That is an absolutely
really
phenomenal choice. What studio made it?
Shit, I'm not sure, but like, oh man, the art of the movie was so beautiful. It was
Because that
so
sounds like
good.
it could be like it could actually like belong to Ghibli, but I doubt it is.
Let me see. Who made you? I don't know. This is a director Mamoru Hosoda, distributed by Tohoku.
Oh, hey, heck yeah.
Yeah. Oh, same. I think it's the same company. I think that did The Girl Who Ran Through Time. Or The Girl
Nice.
Who Leapt Through Time. I think. I may be thinking of a different movie. But that's okay.
Maybe, but still, that's a good choice. For me, I think my favorite movie, like all-time movie that I could watch over and over again, is not Redline. It is not Redline, even though I could watch it over and over again. It is Emperor's New Groove.
Oh my god.
I cannot get enough of it. It is just so good. Kronk, Izma, and Kuzco, they are so phenomenal in that specific movie. The jokes fly so beautifully in it. It is so memorable that even if you watched it today, you wouldn't even think that it's an old movie because it's so good. It's so funny. Kuzco's such an asshole.
Really he is.
And Kronk's such a fucking dumbass.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But
That's like I think
God.
that's the charm of it, you know?
Yeah.
Just like silly shit. You know?
Because it is based on an old fucking like story like of what is the Naked Emperor or something like that, who slowly loses fucking clothing
Something
and
like
everything. Yeah, but the way that it's portrayed is so beautifully good. The music slaps, the lesson in it slaps, where you just have to be nice to people, stop being an idiot. And
Very good
just
shit.
the
Very
character
good shit.
dynamic when Kuzco joins up with, what is it, Paja? I think that's his name. When he finally shows up and joins forces with him and learns about like how these people live and everything and how humbling it is, and then they start fighting with Kronk and Izma, and Kronk still is just, hey, how's it going? Because Kronk
Say,
hasn't
"Hey,
a
how you
bad
doing?"
bone in his body.
Oh yeah, dude. For
And then when Izma gets turned into a fucking cat, and Kronk talks to freaking squirrels, it is so good. Absolutely phenomenal movie. I cannot gush about it enough.
Oh yeah, for
God,
sure.
it needs to be shown in schools to kids nowadays.
Yeah, I feel like that would be pretty smart, you know?
Yeah, because if you show Shrek, they're just gonna be like, oh, the memes and everything else. You show fucking Emperor's New Groove, there's no memes.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that popular, but goddamn is it good. Because Shrek is just a meme from start to finish.
Oh yeah.
But it's still
for sure.
good. From the immediate moment of Smash Mouth All-Stars playing from the beginning to the fucking newest movie, it's just memes.
Yeah, it's just all memes.
Oh god. Alright, now, what
boy.
is a good music movie? In your
Good
opinion?
Music movie. Oh man. I have my first answer that came to my head, but I don't know if it counts. It's the concert movie for the band Ghost right here, right now.
I mean, technically it counts, it's a movie still.
yeah, technically.
Even if it is
technically.
more of a documentary film.
Sort of. Yeah, it has some lore in it pertaining
Yeah.
to the band. If you know, you know.
Wasn't it also,
but-
what was it? Was it Kiss or Aerosmith who also had one?
I don't remember. It might have been Kiss.
I don't remember.
I don't
God-
know. I'd have
Actually,
to-
no, it wasn't even
I'd have
them. God, I don't remember who it was. But there's another band who also had that. And it was funny.
Right. Yeah. Other than that, honestly, if it's like pertaining to just like music in general, Tenacious D.
The Pick of
I love
Destiny!
The Pick of Destiny.
What's your favorite song from it?
So funny. Beelzebos. It's so good. It's how I found out about Tenacious D. Is that song?
Fair enough. For me, it has to be fucking Sasquatch.
Oh god.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
It's such a good hallucination sequence.
It's so great. I love hallucination
Like,
sequences. It's so
Master
funny.
Exploder is cool as well, and so is just Kickapoo itself, the opening sequence, which I
Oh,
remember by
God,
fucking
yeah.
heart because it's so fucking legendary. And then there's
It's so fucking funny.
what the heck was it? There's the taxi scene with the songs as well in the background. There's so many good ones. Oh god, it is so good. It is my favorite music movie as well. Closely followed by School of Rock.
Yeah, another really good standout movie.
Yeah, because in terms of like music movies, there ain't that many. There is technically one that I would say is also good, and that is Detroit Metal City. But it also has a show that I would rather watch.
Fair enough.
But hey, at least it features Lemmy Kilmister.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, it's great. God, it is just, like, oh my lord, I can't get enough. I hear the music in my head now, and I'm just like, oh god.
Infected your brain. The worms.
The worms. Now, what is a movie that you think people should watch?
What is a movie people should watch? Jeez. Oh, Mononoke, The Phantom in the Rain. Holy shit!
A Ghibli movie.
Oh my god. It is not a Ghibli movie.
Oh?
Actually.
I thought Mononoke
There's a
was.
difference between... No, there is. It is. It's Princess Mononoke. Mononoke, The Phantom in the Rain is based off of an anthology psychological horror anime featuring the medicine seller, who is basically an exorcist who goes to these places and tries to deal with the place's Mononoke, or evil spirit. The animation of this fucking movie, oh my god, it's so beautiful.
Wait, there's an anime series about that.
Amazing storytelling. Yeah,
it's a very slow burn one.
It is, and it's so fucking good. I watched Mononoke Phantom in the Rain with my friend Rusha, and oh my god, I was stunned. I was absolutely speechless.
Hell
It's
yeah.
like, oh man, cause like I loved the slow burn of uncovering like what happened at this place called the Oku, which is like this really big, extravagant, like palace type place. And oh man, just watching the medicine seller do his work and like figure out the story of what the fuck happened to summon this Mononoke to the place. Oh wow, and then it has music done by Lotus Juice!
Hell yeah.
Yes. It was such a good movie. And also, I'm kind of biased because my first ever anime figure that is sitting over here is a noodle stopper figure of the medicine seller from the movie.
Nice. That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah.
It's such a good movie. You guys need to watch it. And there's a sequel coming out, I think, this month.
Oh, cool. Fuck yeah. For me, it's a pretty hard one, but I would say the original Stalker movie.
Yeah.
Full length.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
The full-length movie of it. It is up on YouTube because it is now completely free to watch. It is in public domain. Extremely good. Extremely slow burn. What is it? Oh, 2 hours, 3 hours long?
Right.
And I think it's an extremely good movie. It is very slow tempoed, and God, is it sometimes weird because it is completely in black and white until they get out of the city, and then it gets into its colors.
That's really cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
As a fan of the Stalker series and also the book that it's based on, A Roadside Picnic, and the Metro series, I would say the movie is a completely different experience than playing the games, because it's more of a philosophical question. And it's not action, it's not full action. You have action at the beginning, and then it slowly becomes this almost liminal experience when they enter the buildings in the zone. And then when they wake up again somewhere in God knows where, because they didn't want to actually ask the Wish Granter anything anymore, they just gave up on it. the question raises, what was the point? They spend all this time trying to figure out the rules of the zone and everything else, because the dude starts throwing the bolts, walking around in the grass and everything else. They go to the buildings, and then the guide himself wants to destroy the Wish Granter. The journalist wants to write a story about it, and then you have the booker himself who helped them out, who's like, he wants to use it for profit. They all have their different motives, but at the end of it, they just don't do anything with the Wish Granter. They just leave. It's just gone. Highly recommend watching it, because in the games, the Wish Granter is a actual monolith that screws with you. And it's in the heart of, well, the Chernobyl reactor.
Right.
Also known as Chornobyl, depending on the spelling and the Ukrainian spelling. And then you have the Metro series, which follows this up as well, which is based on, you know, Roadside Picnic and Stalker as well, but only set in Moscow's metros. Well, eventually they expand into the RLC and everything else, but we don't talk about that game. We don't talk about it.
No.
God, it is so...
Good
It is.
shit.
Yeah, extremely. Now, what is a good horror movie franchise, in your opinion?
Ah, boy. The VHS movies. Sure, VHS viral was something.
Do tell more.
I don't know what. It was something. But, oh man, it's so good. So, the VHS films are movies that are, they're anthology series, basically. Each movie is an anthology, and it has a wraparound segment. Each one is very different, and they're all found footage.
Ooh.
The latest trio of movies, which I believe is 99, 85, and beyond. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Stellar shit. Stellar shit. Because I think with like 99, it's like, you know, Y2K stuff and all the horrors of like, oh shit, the year 2000, oh no.
The world's gonna end.
85 employs a lot of like slasher type stuff and is just like very of the times, very eerie. Beyond, ooh, it's found footage with aliens. It's so good. I mean, there's one segment that kind of doesn't have anything to do with aliens, but whatever. It's pretty alright.
It's just alright.
I think my favorite segment from one of the VHS movies was, I think, Storm Drain from 95. Holy shit. That segment was so scary. Basically, it follows this news anchor reporting on alleged sightings of a rat man in the city, right? Who apparently lives in the sewer. So she and her cameraman go down into the sewer to investigate. They meet like homeless people who are just like crazy and shit, and they just see like really weird stuff, and they get kidnapped by a local preacher, and they are held hostage in this underground room, right? And fucking out from the wall, a hole in the wall, like a drainage pipe in the wall, comes the fucking rat man, and oh my god, it's so fucking creepy looking.
I can tell. He's a fucking rat man.
It's like the head of a rat, but on the end of the snout is the face of the human.
What? Oh, I didn't expect that.
You gotta look up the Rat Man from VHS 95. It's so fucking... Do that shit, y'all. If y'all don't want to sleep tonight, do that shit. Do it. It's so creepy looking. And they basically worship
Holy
the Rat Man.
fuck.
They say... I told you, they say, Hail Ratma. And... basically, it ends with the camera guy dying, and then the news anchor getting infected by this gross black saliva acid stuff that the rat man like barfs out. And when she goes back to the news station, she kills her co-host and basically looks at the camera and she's like, For Channel 6 News, I'm so-and-so, Hail Ratma.
Oh my god.
Good. It was so good! So good, so
I
good.
love the design of the Ratman. Holy fuck, that is creepy as all
It's so fucking
fuck.
disturbing. It's so fucking disturbing. I love it. I love it so much.
Good choice.
Yes.
And since we're talking about the VHS and like found footage stuff, I have to give a mention to a small YouTube spin-off thing about regarding Godzilla. There is a found footage type mini movie called, what was it, Bunker 37 or something like that. And
Whoa, okay.
it is god, I forgot what the creature's name was, but basically somebody did a little study on, you know, Godzilla's genes and injected it into random things, causing a spill to happen accidentally because of pipe burst. Of course it fucking burst every fucking time. And
Always, bro.
it spewed into a local swamp, and the mosquitoes grew up into being gigantic.
Oh no.
Now, of course, the American Godzilla shows up, which is apparently the most hated Godzilla. He looks decent in my opinion, but still stupid because it's American Godzilla.
Yeah.
And there is a bunker that is manually operated by two people who have to manually close the doors and everything. So there's no proper safety system in place. Godzilla steps on one of these mosquitoes, causing it to burst, and then causing the stuff inside of the mosquito to spill into the bunker, flooding it entirely.
Right.
And it took them a few days to cleanse it completely out. And when they went down there, they found everything to be overgrown with a weird fauna. Oh, this flora. And turns out the humans, the kids, the adults, and everything else were fused with it.
Oh no.
So it became this body biological horror. It got then transported to a laboratory, and they were studying it, and they found that there was one person still alive and conscious.
Oh. Fuck.
But they couldn't get her out of it because, well, they had no intention to in the first place. It was being studied in Japan, and they could communicate with the lady based on her eyeball. They were talking to her directly, and she would communicate with her eye signals. And the dude decided, in his infinite, stupid, fucking wisdom, to inject her with Godzilla genes.
Oh no.
Giving birth to a mega flora, basically. Which raised up in the middle of the entire city. Because she wanted to just die, the person who was stuck there. Of course she wanted to die because she was in pain. Everyone was in pain there. The main dude wanted to destroy her as well and like ended all the experimentation and everything else because nobody had any intention of saving them. So he tried to stop them. I have lost my control of my full body.
I was wondering where the fuck you were going.
Ah, don't worry, it's just my spine acting up again. I sometimes turn into scooter mode.
Oh yes, scooter mode. Love it.
But yeah, the dude tries to stop the dudes from getting into the bunker where they're studying her, and he has a makeshift flamethrower. He gets shot by a special squad, and the lady goes berserk, breaking free. And in the middle of, I think it was Tokyo, the giant flora spawns up, like this giant flower. I forgot what flower it specifically was. It was given a new name, but at the very top, it has a mouth, and her eyeball is gigantic, and inside of that,
Oh no.
they basically nuke it with a bunch of like missiles and stuff to take it down. Of course, it gets destroyed, but comes back as a Godzilla.
Oh man.
Because she had the Godzilla genes injected into her, so now she's, well, a Flora Godzilla with the weird tentacles from Biollante.
Right.
And Godzilla shows up, the Japanese Godzilla shows up and is like, what the fuck are you? Actually reacting with curiosity and being like, huh? And in all good fucking god, why does it go to a tentacle section of her just shoving it down Godzilla's throat?
Oh man.
Absorbing Godzilla genes, eventually gets taken down by Godzilla again, Godzilla is then like damaged and everything else, gets shot by missiles and stuff. They're trying to get him back to the ocean, and there's a biosignal coming from the ground. Guess what? It's fucking Biolante!
Oh,
She mutated into proper Biolante now, and it has taken control over a section of the island, and it just ends there.
Huh. Okay.
Because it's full found footage, it's not a full-length film. It's found footage stuff
Right.
about this fucking horrific accident there. Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh. Damn, bruh. That shit is fucking crazy, dude.
It really is. I think it's called Bunker 37 or something like that, or 47. Regardless, check out Godzilla
Right.
found footage on YouTube. You'll find it. But as for the original topic of horror movie series, I would say the Grudge movies, the Japanese ones.
Oh, yeah. Good shit. Good fucking shit, dude.
They're just creepy, and there is no good ending.
Yeah, they're
Which is the best part about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the entire story. It's funny also because the first movie is not the first in chronological order. Because if I remember correctly, the second movie takes place before the first movie, explaining what's happening. And also leading up to a lot of the characters are going there and just, you know, dying violently.
Right. Good. Yeah. Gotta love absolutely horrific, violent deaths.
Yes, because some movies, they just, like, oh god, they just have the worst endings, but also the best endings.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very both like easy, but also hard to fuck up an ending like that.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to make it feel like, oh, everything gets solved. You have more mysteries than answers instead. Which, in my opinion, is great.
I love that shit. Yeah, I love that shit. I love that shit. Not only does it like set up a possibility for maybe a sequel, but it's also just really good direction for the story.
Yes. Now, here's an interesting question. What is a series, books, novels, whatever, game, or whatever the heck, that you would like to have a movie of? And how would it play?
Oh, man. Oh, honestly, I would love to see a movie about the game Stray.
Oh?
I don't really know. Probably just like the events of the movie, or of the game rather. But just like, because in my opinion, I love the game Stray, don't get me wrong. I thought it was too short. I want more detail. I want to know where the fuck did this cat come from, really? What the fuck happened to this city of robots? Like, what is going on?
So basically just a more fuller story fleshed out.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe like add some shit in there, like more interactions with the robots and stuff.
Yeah, like where did the robots first come from? What like how did they come there, and what is this weird mutated parasite that's going around?
Exactly.
That's a good one.
Yes.
For me, it would have to be Basilisk. This anime series called Basilisk. I would love to see a movie adaptation of it so that it would be easier to condense the story for people who don't want to sit through the entire, series, even though it's beautiful. Because it is one of those... It's one of those movies or series where... It features two clans from Japan, basically. These two ninja clans. Who hate each other's guts. But for some reason, the heads of the houses have fallen in love with one another. They want to end it. They want to end this war because there's no point to it. But at the same time, all the other members are plotting to kill one another.
Oh no.
And they slowly start murdering one another behind the scenes during the entire thing, leading up to the wedding. And the main houses die together.
Rough shit.
It's one of those very emotional, sad endings where I cried and I was like, man, fuck this shit, I ain't watching anime no more. Because I kept running into these where they had, in my quotes, shit endings. Because back then I was like, a shit ending is anything where you don't have a proper ending, it just ends. And those two just dying and everyone else just dying, it's just... what the fuck? What was the point? I would like to see a movie version of it because it would be a lot more condensed. There would be a lot less like convoluted stuff into it. It'd be more enjoyable as well in a shorter, burst.
Yeah, I feel like that would make a really good movie, you know?
Yeah. There's also some others that I would like to see like movies made out of, like, you know, any of the Shin Megami Tensei games.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Or the Soul Hackers, the Raido Kuzunoha games, any of those. Just grab anything from the SMT franchise, you could make insanely good movies. Problem is, what ending are you gonna follow?
Oh yeah, that's true.
But that opens up also another possibility of actually having multiples with different paths. Sure, it would be a cop-out basically, but it would be an easy way to make multiple sequels. And also, it just interests me.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Now, what do you think is a movie that should never have existed in the first place? Or a series of movies?
A Serbian film. No explanation. If you know, you know.
Just Disturbia.
Yeah, a Serbian film is... Oof.
You just don't want it to exist.
No, I don't. Honestly, if I might be honest, if I ever met the director of a Serbian film, hands on site immediately. Like, why? I don't care you're trying to protest some shit. Do it a different way, bitch. Do it some other way. Write a petition.
Alright, have a good night, Bacon.
God, that movie is so awful.
God damn. Yeah, good night, Bacon. Oh god. And for me, honestly, if I had to choose a singular series to annihilate from the planet Earth, like a movie series. Oh my god, that's such a hard one. I would probably just... I would like to annihilate the entire Twilight movie series, in all honesty.
Fair. Fair.
There's better ones out there that I could think of if given more time, but at this point in time, I would say it's the Twilight stuff. I hate how they're portrayed. I hate how the vampires are portrayed in that. It ruined them. It romanticized them for a new generation, which I understand, but at the same time, holy fucking shit.
This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
Yeah, and now we're going back to old school vampires, a la Castlevania.
Yes, I love that.
Because they found out, hey, we don't need these shit vampires. We already got Blade. And a bunch of others that are extremely cool. God. Alright. What is the best, like, techno, sci-fi, cyberpunk, like, movie you've seen?
Oh, boy. Oh, man, there's so many.
Also, I'm kind of surprised you didn't say that
Honestly-
you would have wanted a cyberpunk movie. Like, directly Cyberpunk 2077.
That's fair. That's fair. But I feel like they wouldn't have done it justice.
Nah, never.
The craziest, like, sci-fi movie. Blade Runner 2049. He's just like me for real.
Oh my god.
Just like me for real. It was so good. And it's based off of a book too. Do robots dream of electric sheep?
Yeah. Good book, by the way.
Good shit.
Highly recommend reading it.
Very good book.
For
It was
me?
a very good movie. And also the original Blade Runner 2 was very, very good. I love that dystopian yet functionally dysfunctional dystopian future. I love that shit. That's so good.
Hell yeah, that sounds good. For me, I'm gonna be a cop out here. Ghost in the Shell, not the live action. Fuck the live action.
No, fuck the live action. Dude, love Ghost in the Shell. Such good shit.
And I will throw hands with people who will disagree with me. Scarlett Johansson should not have been Motoko.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I will throw hands.
An actual Asian actress. They should have actually gotten an Asian actress, dude.
I will 100% throw hands. I don't think she was a fit. I don't care what ethnicity you are. I don't care what race you are. Just a bad pick.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
It was really bad.
God. Let's see. What is a movie that had nothing to do with the source material that you either loved or hated?
Damn. That's a really good question. Oh boy. Resident Evil. Fucking Resident Evil.
Which one?
The live... Fucking any of them. Shit. The live action ones. The live action ones. The really weird ass live action ones. Either that or the Silent Hill movies.
Oh my fucking god,
material.
I hate... Oh, fuck. You had to
So
remind
much
me that
potential.
exists.
Wasted.
Yeah. What is it? It was... Oh god. Like, the Silent Hill movie was based on the first game. Why is Pyramid Head there?
Yeah. Why is...
He's not
fucking
supposed to be
Pyramid
there.
Head
Also, what was that whole spider mannequin thing? It was cool, but it should not have been based on the first game in that case.
Yep. They should have done it on the second game if they really wanted to milk that shit, dude.
They could have just called it Silent Hill What If? Or something else. Silent Hill Musement or something.
Yeah.
Just change the name. Don't base it off the first game if you're not gonna stick to the first game's script. Fucking shit.
Exactly, dude.
Oh god. Oh, I hated it. I hate it so much.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was really, really bad.
Oh gosh.
Oh man.
Explosion. Hello, Maze Lights. How's it going?
Hello.
I'm trying to think of something, in my opinion. Honestly, I would even I would debatably say the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
They're supposed to kind of follow the books. They kind of do, but they don't. And I'm glad they don't, because apparently the story got changed again.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's a cop-out answer, so I would have to say the Yakuza movie that's based on actual Yakuza.
Yeah, that's fair. Honestly.
Because it had nothing to do with Yakuza, to be honest. Kiryu was weird in it. Oh god. Oh, that is so fucking weird.
Oh man.
Do you have a question regarding movies?
What's a movie that left you really fucking confused?
A movie that left me really fucking confused.
Uh-huh.
That's a real good one. Oh, I would have to say it is probably gonna be Paprika.
Really?
It's just
I haven't seen that yet.
it's an old animated 3D like a 3D CG movie,
Right.
and it's just I don't know what to think of it. It confuses me on so many parts. Like, the story isn't that hard to follow at the end of the day, but the constant deep diving into your mind psyche just confuses me.
Right.
What about you?
Oh man, a movie that left me really confused. Oh Jeez, I don't even know if I really have one. You know, it would probably, if I really had to like buckle down and pick one, I think it might have to be that movie Pulse. I was super fucking confused afterwards.
Fair enough.
Cause like, how the fuck did we get there? You know?
That seems like a good answer, to be honest. Like, what did the dude take to get there?
Yeah. Cause like it makes you wonder what is the source of that fucking like cursed image that like basically makes new breeding grounds for like hauntings and shit. Like, where the fuck did that come from? What is the source material?
Yeah. Like, is it based on actual accounting? Is it referencing something? But what is it doing? Like, how?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, here's a very simple and easy question. What is a movie or movie series that followed the source material correctly and felt good?
Ah, boy. Oh boy. Man, I might have to actually like take a minute and think about this, cause wow. There's lots of movies that actually do that pretty well. I just can't really think of many, you know?
I have one extremely simple answer to this that you know as well. The Persona movies.
Yeah, that's very literal approach.
Yeah, they do skip a lot of the stories, but they stick to the source material.
Yeah.
The only thing that you don't really get to see is the bonding parts, basically, with the other people.
Yeah.
The main character just kind of gets their powers out of nowhere, but then again, it was just tied to make the games a lot more easier to enjoy for people who didn't want to play them, which is honestly a miss in my opinion if you don't play them. But the movies were good.
Right. Yeah, it was really, really good shit. I really liked them. It was very like I'm just like thinking about all the like crazy edits and shit that I've seen on like TikTok and stuff. Cause there's this one, oh man, for the P3 movie. Holy shit, it's so good. I'd have to like save it and then like show it to you on Discord.
Fair enough.
Oh man, oh man, it's so like, it's oddly powerful, you know?
Yeah.
And he uses like the most random of random fucking songs. Fucking Silly Billy, you know, the Friday Night Funkin' mod song.
Oh god.
Hey man, it was really good.
Bro, Shinji
Honestly,
did not die for these.
He did not. Oh, okay, I think I got one.
Oh?
I think the closest thing that I can think of is probably American Psycho.
Good fucking choice.
Oh man, that movie is so like, wow. It's a lot of testosterone in that movie, and then fucking the whole like thing of like lit dick motherfuckers using Patrick Bateman as a sign of being Sigma. You know?
Oh, the culture generated by a singular movie.
Yeah, it's like how they do that also with Ryan Gosling, but Ryan Gosling hates that people are.
Oh, he's just like me for real. I'm like totally Gosling. The only thing you're Gosling is these nuts. Jesus Christ.
Good grief.
Alright, so what is a good live action adaptation? Or for example, a series or a game or book or something that already had a movie or show based on it that was animated but now has a live action adaptation.
Oh Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's so fucking balls to the wall silly, and I love it. I love it. They miss out on a lot of stuff, yes, I'll be honest, but wow, it's such a heartfelt recreation of the film, or of the book rather, and because I've actually read the book several fucking times, and it's just so fun to see these characters come to life from reading the book and imagine them in your head, and then you see them as actual like characters, and like when you go back to read the book, you can't imagine them not as those characters now. You know? It's so good though. Yeah.
For me, it's a very simple and a very easy answer again. Initial D.
Good choice. Good fucking choice.
Because
Initial D.
Initial D is already based on a real legend, and it's also based on the culture that we have proof of. And then you have the live action adaptation, which is already insane to think about. And just, holy crap, the attention to detail, the attention to story, and everything else is just, it is just a chef's kiss, basically.
Yeah, right. Right. I get you.
Yeah. And, oh my god, you can't go wrong with Eurobeat stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, what is your favorite superhero movie?
Oh man. My favorite superhero movie. Oh boy. Fucking honestly, Deadpool Wolverine.
Good choice. The humor is good.
I thought that shit was great. It was so fucking funny. I know people don't like Ryan Reynolds because of his like better than you humor, but like I think it's great. It works perfect. He really is just Deadpool, man.
Yeah, and Deadpool's supposed to be that way.
Yeah. I think they don't like him anymore because like that's all they see of him in his work sometimes, but it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely fair at that point.
Yep.
For me, honestly, it would have to be one of the earliest Batman movies, purely because of how dumb the outfits were. And
Yeah,
also
that's
because the
fair.
dude couldn't actually move in the outfit properly.
Yeah, yes. The Batman turn.
Yes, I love the Batman turn, and also when he just has to turn and then look up. He
Yeah,
couldn't
that
just
shit was so
look up, he had to manually turn his full body and then look up.
Yep. That shit is so fucking funny, dude.
It's so good. Oh my fucking god, I absolutely adore when you have stuff like that.
Yeah, me too. Fucking silly shit.
They've lost a lot in terms of like the insanity that comes to filming superhero movies from the past. There's so many animations, so many tools that they can now use to do things, but back in the day they had to get creative, and also if they fucked up, they just fucked up, and it was funny.
Yeah.
Which leads me to the next
'Cause now
question.
it's like...
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, nowadays most of the superhero movies are like really deep and serious, but they used to be silly and funny. Alright, go ahead.
Yeah. Which leads me to the question of favorite weird monster movies.
Oh man, a favorite weird monster movie. Oh boy. Man, god damn it. I have so many that I really like. Oh, favorite monster movie. Oh boy, Cabin in the Woods. I love Cabin in the Woods.
Good choice. Absolutely
The
phenomenal
humor in that
choice.
movie is like underrated. It's so fucking funny.
Hells yeah. Because like it's an interesting take on it's just a cabin, but there's still more to it.
Because logically, it explains literally every single fucking horror movie pretty much ever, almost.
Mm-hmm. And it's part of the cabin horror movies, which were popularized by stuff like Evil Dead.
Yes. Love Evil Dead. Evil Dead is such a good movie series.
Yep. For me, I'm gonna go in a weird direction and say The Mist.
Okay, man, what a fucking somber ending with that movie.
Yes,
Damn.
it is. If he had just waited a couple minutes.
If he just waited.
But he didn't know.
If he just waited, dude.
And I love horror movies and also monster movies that don't show the monster that much.
Yeah.
The
I love
less
that
you
shit. I love that shit so
show,
much.
the more terrifying it becomes, especially if it's even where the main characters don't even see the monster half the time. If a side character sees the monster, it's cool to reveal a tiny bit of it and then never reference that again.
Right.
Until
Exactly.
either the end, for example in, well, Mist, they show that the mist clears up and the army is clearing out these monsters now with their flamethrowers and everything else. But there's like, what was it? Oh, god, what the fuck was that weird movie that, like, it took a chunk out of like the Empire State Building, I think, or was it the Statue of Liberty? What the? God damn, what was it called?
Fuck, I don't know, brother.
Ah,
Should've
fucking
given you a
hell!
little more than that.
Not Dunwich, nothing like that. Cloverfield Monster. I think that's what it was called.
Are you sure?
I think it was called Cloverfield. I'm not sure. I think it was like what I think. If that's the one, then people hated it a lot, but also recently started liking it more as time went by. And I think it had a sequel, which people also didn't like. I can't remember much about it for some reason, but I just remember it was either a building got bit off or the Statue of Liberty got torn up, something like that.
Right.
Oh yeah, because the
sounds
sequel
like
is called Cloverfield Paradox.
Oh yeah, the Cloverfield Paradox? Oh, I thought that was a show. Because I remember 10 Cloverfield Lane.
I have no idea, because I think they spanned a whole series based on the whole fucking Cloverfield stuff.
Yeah. I think that's what that is. Yeah, because there's Cloverfield and then the 10 Cloverfield Lane and then the Cloverfield Paradox.
Yeah, which was a weird ripoff of Stargate?
Yeah, it was really weird. It was really bad, honestly.
Yeah. Like, there's... Oh my god. I don't even have words to, like, ask or say anything about the whole fucking ordeal, because it's so weird.
Yeah, it's super fucking weird, dude.
Alright. Favorite martial arts films?
Ooh, favorite martial arts film. Oh man. Kung Fu Hustle. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
The landlady is my fucking goat. I love her.
Hells yeah. Good choice.
It's just a goofy ass, silly ass fucking movie. Wow. It was so good. It was so fucking good.
Hell yeah. For me, it would have to be... God damn it. What the fuck was it called again? I just had it on the tip of my tongue and then it disappeared.
God damn it.
Fish! God damn it!
You have to
Enter the
describe
dragon.
it, brother. Enter the dragon. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it disappeared because I was thinking Kung Fu and I just went all over the place. For some reason, I went from Kung Fu Panda to Kill Bill to somewhere in, like, what was it? Operation Condor and all these others that had their names completely screwed up by
Right,
Americanization.
Right.
But basically any Bruce Lee film is gold in my opinion, except the ones where Bruce Lee isn't even in it.
Yeah.
Because what was it? They had a film where they had Bruce Lee starring in it, but he died halfway through it and still kept him in?
Yeah, like, how the fuck do you do that?
I have no idea. It's like
How?
having a Tupac return concert while Tupac's dead. Which actually happened, by the way.
That's fair. Oh, yeah, that is true. That is true.
They tried using the same stuff as that is used on Vocaloids, basically, to bring him back to life.
Oh, hell no.
It didn't work because it was
Hell
very
no.
early.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If they had waited a few years,
Fucking A.
maybe, and then just had the unreleased singles coming out, but you can't do that to Tupac.
You really can't. That's just
It's
right.
weird. It just doesn't feel right.
Yep.
But man, we've been talking for 2 hours about movies and stuff, and it's been fun.
Yeah, for sure. Fun fucking time. I loved
Yeah.
it. I love
Hell
talking
yeah.
about movies.
Like, you can feel that when you talk about a certain topic like these, and you have the questions and everything else, and you're trying to improv a little bit on the spot, you can feel the steam running low at some point, and it gets a bit harder and harder to go there.
Yeah, a little bit.
So,
but
I
it
think,
makes
like-
sense, you know?
Yeah, like the 2 hour mark is a perfect length for anybody talking about things, specific topics and stuff. If we had another topic at the same time as just movies, then we could easily go for another 2 hours and then go from there, basically.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
And we're gonna have to do this. What the fuck? I'm gonna answer that later. There is a. So next week, I'm thinking the next time that we do this, fucking stop spamming me. I'm going to kill you.
How dare.
Oh my fucking god! 11 requests.
Who the fuck is asking to be, like, on with you right now?
I have no idea, but yeah, we're gonna end it here. And I'm gonna talk with Shuji and Zoms a tiny bit afterwards, just to figure out what we would like talk about next time, because it's better to spitball this idea between all three instead of just me saying these, even though this is the show that I run. Travel
Yeah.
Agency is run by all of us, basically, at this point. Mostly me and Shuji, because we're the creators of it. Campfire Talks is mostly just me, with Shuji helping out, because they're easy to have with me. And other friends as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so next week we're gonna do it again. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Tuesday. I really don't know what the hell I'm gonna do on Tuesday. So Travel Agency is gonna be on a break for a couple weeks. I don't know. I'm just gonna do something.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But for now, we're gonna head out. It was a nice time talking about movies and stuff, and I hope all of you enjoyed. And we'll see you next time. So have a wonderful time and peace out. Bye bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.